show. Donegal first. Have a little dance. Little trip there to up to Donegal, and great to see all of you. You are very welcome to this Saturday night show. This is a pre-recorded show, and this is a request show, which is always a favourite of mine to put together. The reason I couldn't do this concert live is that I'm actually playing with Michael McGoldrick and Emma Sweeney tonight. I should be on the messenger if we finished, but it's wonderful to have your company. Tonight is actually I'm doing this concert. This concert is happening online, of course, virtually, and it's a gig in real life. And anyway, this is the request show, as I said, and we have a great list of stuff, and got a request here from two long-time listeners to this show, Richard and Becky Locke, who are down in Medway in Kent, which is of course the area on the River Medway, Chatham, Rochester, Strood. I used to play there an awful lot. It's a place which is really close to my growing up and close to my to my roots. Richard and Becky would like a Django track, so I think we'll give you a new, sort of, not a new one, but a sort of newer one for me. So we'll do a bit of Jesus, this is so embarrassing. Yes, minor swing. I did record this with Ross Ainsley. So here we go. minor swing, especially for Rich and Becky. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did playing it. We are going to, sorry, we are now going to go all the way to Northumbria. And had a request from another long time listener to this show, Hattie. Now, Hattie wanted me to play something from the High Level Ranters. The High Level Ranters are a wonderful, I can't remember, please forgive me if they're still going, but they're a legendary group. I certainly, when I was growing up, I used to listen to Jim Lloyd on Folk on 2, which was before the Mike Harding show or the Mike Radcliffe show. Same sort of format, well, slightly different. But Jim used to play the High Level Ranters, and Hattie, I'm so sorry, I haven't been able to learn that exact tune. I hope you'll forgive me. But I thought I'd try a tune for you, which is a really great tune called the Acrobat. Now, I'll be quite nervous playing this. There's some amazing musicians from Northumbria. Andy May, pardon me, Catherine Tickell, Peter Tickell. There's many. And then down in Durham, of course, yeah, you've got some really great players. So I'll play this for Hattie, also for John Thorpe and the family, who are in concert in County Durham. I hope I can play this. I'll take this nice and slow. I'll do a little backing track first, Hattie, if you don't mind. I think this is written by James Hill, I think. I learned this from Tom McConville. Great fiddle player from Newcastle. This tune is very, very popular in Canada, in Cape Breton. Here we go. there we go. Pardon me, especially for Hattie. Now, let us see what's next. I think we're going to go to Scotland for the next one. We're going to do. We're going to do Hector the Hero. I just have to mark these off as we're going, because I've got my list here, and I'm very, very forgetful, as you probably know. How are you all doing, guys? I hope everybody's well. So Richard, yeah. We're gonna. This is Hector. So Fiona McDougall, who I think is in Glasgow. Big hello to Fiona. Would like Hector the Hero and a bit of Postman Pat. Brings back all our childhood memories. And so would Elizabeth P. White. Elizabeth, I think, is over in America. I think. Elizabeth, please forgive me if I am wrong with that. But let's do a bit of Hector, and then we shall cross back to the Yorkshire Dales for Postman Pat. Two fun ones. So Hector the Hero was, of course, written by the late great James Scott Skinner. And it's a beautiful tune. I hope I can do it justice. really fun one that was played for for Fiona McDougall and for Elizabeth P. White. Let's a little bit early on in the night for a song. Got a bit of my throat's been a bit croaky because I've been using my voice far too much. Doing some recording of some songs, but let's see if I can manage to get through a little song for you. So this is a song, of course, which has I usually play it towards the end of the night, but as it's a request show, I want to do this for Kathleen Peachy, who I think is in Essex, and the song is Enda McCabe's Winds and Tides Permitting. I might be really brave and try and do a bit of sort of Ed Sheeran style looping in this. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm certainly not anywhere near as clever as Ed Sheeran with the loop pedal. But you know what? You've got to start sometime. Got to catch up to the modern age. So here we go. Winds and Tides Permitting, written by Mr. Enda McCabe. And I hope you like this. For Kathleen Peachy. And for all of you, of course, this is a request show. The winds and tides permitting, the winds and tides permitting, I'll be with you when I can. Winds and tides permitting. Try that again. Winds and tides permitting. The winds and tides permitting, I'll be with you when I can. Winds and tides permitting. This little boat protects me well, carries me o'er the ocean swell, and another day I'll be home to you. The winds and tides permitting, winds and tides permitting, the winds and tides permitting, I'll be with you when I can. Winds and tides permitting. Try the chorus. Winds and tides permitting, the winds and tides permitting, I'll be with you when I can. Winds and tides permitting. Apologise for the croak. I really am struggling tonight. I have travelled the whole world through, and yes, I've put many miles between me and you. Now I'm homeward bound on the deep blue sea. I still remember our sweet young dreams, oh, the winds and tides permitting, the winds and tides permitting, I'll be with you when I can. Winds and tides permitting, winds and tides permitting, the winds and tides permitting, I'll be with you when I can. Winds and tides permitting. The days and weeks have turned into months, and the months turned into years. Many miles between us lie. I think of you almost every day. Oh, the winds and tides permitting, winds and tides permitting, I'll be with you when I can. Winds and tides permitting, winds and tides permitting, winds and tides permitting, I'll be with you when I can. Winds and tides meeting. Sorry about the croaky voice. Selection there for you. Now we've had another request. So that last one there was to take this off as well. Yeah. So we did the song for we did the song there for Kathleen Peachy. Not a lot of room here, and you're always sort of juggling bits of paper and guitars and leads. So that was that was for Winds and Tides and a little bit of a polka. Gonna play a tune now for Sue. Now Sue Ajimi is in Glenties in County Donegal, which is another area very close to my heart. Myself and Isabel lived in Ardra for 2.5-3 years. Beautiful place in the Donegal Gaeltacht. So Sue, this is a Don McLean song. I'm not going to sing it. I don't think I'm going to be singing anything else tonight. I'm so sorry about that. Just instrumentals tonight for the requests. This throat is just really bad, as you can hear. I can't manage to sing. So Don McLean, what a genius. imagine being the man who who'd written that song. It's probably one of the most iconic and best written songs on the planet. Oh man, what a absolute beautiful song. So that was for Sue. Let's just mark off our list. I must find an easier way of doing this because it is quite sort of tight here. I don't know if you can see this piano here, but it's great. I'm loving doing this. I really appreciate all your messages with the requests on. It's an absolute pleasure. So Libertango, Ros Anderson has asked for Libertango. Now I used to play many years ago in the wonderful Sharon Shannon band. Still play with Sharon from time to time. Of course, she made this tune. Well, I mean, it was already famous, but she made it even more famous. She did a beautiful version of this with, I think it was with Kirsty MacColl. If I'm not imagining that, it was on Each Little Thing, one of my favourite records. And so this is Libertango. I just got to remember how to play this. It might be a little bit sort of all over the place, Ros, but I'll do my best. part, Roz. Libertango by the great Astor Piazzolla. As I say, Roz, I haven't played that for a lot of probably 15 years. I think I might have played it once on the show here. So I hope that was okay. That's we can tick that one. That was for Roz, for Roz Anderson. Now, Lino Piloto in Zimbabwe. She is. Lino listens to the show. It's amazing to see where where people are listening from. I just it's wonderful. It really is. Zimbabwe is a place I'd love to go. I've heard lots about it. Like a neighbour of mine here in the village in Scotland. We've got two people in the village who lived in Zimbabwe. What an amazing place it sounds. So let's play you a nice tune, Lino. I'm gonna play you a little ragtime tune. There's a little tune that I used to play with Mike Harding, another great friend of mine, and he plays it on mandolin. So big hello to Mike, but play this for Lino Piloto, who is in Zimbabwe. Also for my great buddy Mike Harding. I'm going to play you a little few tunes of my own choice, and let's see. I should do an old favourite that I haven't played for ages. Written by, of course, the great Simon Jeffs of the Penguin Cafe Orchestra. In fact, I say I'll play this for myself. This is one I know will be popular with a few people. The Locks in Medway, Rosie and Bob in Ardnamurchan, and Sheila and Mick Dodsworth, who are in Westgate-on-Sea in Kent. So I haven't played this probably for about I haven't played it properly for about a year and a half. So let's give it a go. Here we go. So let's see. I'm going to play a tune for some great friends in Ireland, in Dublin. They live in Dublin, they're from Dublin, but they certainly spend a good amount of their time in the Kingdom of Kerry. And that is 2 or 4 great friends, in fact, Roisin Knox and her husband Sean, and their great friends Mary and Joe. So this is for you guys. Let's play a lovely selection from that part of the world. tunes for two great friends, Marion and Fionnuala, and all the gang out there in Spiddle. And play this for Ender as well. Let's swap plectrums. So, I shall just tick those off. So yeah, I hope you're all enjoying this little request show. It's always an absolute pleasure to do them. We're going to slow things right down now and do a tune for Debbie Gilson over in Peterborough in Canada. And for everybody in Canada, and also for Alison Gaffney, who are both long-time listeners to the show. And this is a tune that I recorded with my great friend Michael McGoldrick on the album I Got Rhythm. It's a little version of Lily Marlene. Hope you enjoy this. It's Lily Marlene. I always love to play that one. Another request we had was for something for Alistair Webster in Norway. I'm going to play something for Alistair. Now, I've been to Norway many times. There's a wonderful Seamus Begley limerick about Norway, which I better not repeat on air because I might be arrested or something. But I'm going to play you a beautiful tune, which is actually from Denmark. I know it's not quite Norway, but Denmark's a beautiful country as well. I used to spend a lot of time there. And it's called Pjol Pedsen. It's a traditional Danish tune. Play this for you, Alistair, and for everybody in Denmark. For Suzanne, Benny, Yuli, Anders, Kasper and his family. This is for you. It's called Pjol Pedsen, and I learnt this from the playing of the great Liam O'Flynn. almost like a tune from the Royal Danish Court. It's one of those. Yeah, I love that tune. It's great. Well, we're going to play a couple of older favourites that have been requested as well. These aren't particular tunes that have been requested, but just styles of tunes. So I thought to myself, a night wouldn't be complete without a set of tunes from the mighty friends of mine and heroes, Begley and Cooney, and I'll play this for Chris and Trisha, who are down in Cornwall. Again, long-time supporters of the show, and this, of course, is the famous track from the album Mehel. So here we go. I'm gonna play you a little tune on the box now. I'll play it just unaccompanied for a change. Little tune that I haven't played for a while called "The Humours of Lissadell." It's a tune I learned from the playing of Derek Hickey and Frankie Gavin on a beautiful Dedenon album called Hibernian Rhapsody. So play this for Jonathan Naunton and Francis McFarlane. Tune by the great Finbar Dwyer to finish off with, just there, and that was for Jonathan Naunton and Francis McFarlane. I'll do another Django style track. Yeah, hope you're enjoying this little request show. It's always wonderful to do it. So a tune I haven't played for a good few weeks now, maybe even a few months. I try to remember the title track. To my recent album, Other Beverages Are Available. That is a little bit of sort of chicory coffee. It's caffeine free, at least I hope it is, and it's kind of chicory. I was introduced to it by a wonderful musician. Me and Isabel went over to Australia, and we stayed with a wonderful man called Mal Webb, who was introduced to me by Brendan Power. And Mal is a genius beatboxer, and he plays the trombone and he plays the guitar, plays everything. Probably one of the best beatboxers in the world. Well, he is. In fact, he's one of the geniuses. And anyway, he was drinking this chicory coffee, and I thought, God, I like this. So it's kind of like chicory and dandelion. Anyway, here we go. This is a little bit of the title track of the latest album. Haven't got it here, but it's called I Got Rhythm. Just to remind anybody, it's always that, I never make a big, in fact, I barely mention it. But if you are enjoying this show and you enjoy watching them every week, think about looking at the music on my website, www.timedey.com. There's a PayPal link here if you want to send a little coffee money, chicory coffee money. It's always appreciated, and he helps keep the internet providers rolling. So here we go, a little bit of I Got Rhythm. Play this for my father, Richard. not on all. No editing was taking place in this video, as you can probably tell. It's live music. So a bit of I Got Rhythm. So let's see. That's kind of most of the requests. We've done most of those. Gail Heck and John Twigger, Simon Glynn and Mary O'Connell, Catherine Ann Fuller over in Bedeck, and Amanda Hugo in South Africa. Let's see. I'm gonna do a couple of little tunes. Now let me just think about this. 50. Yes. So I'm just going through my head about the streaming software that I have to use to replay this recording. It has a limit on it of 120 minutes, I think. So I'm just trying to work that out. I think we're okay just now. Yes. So this is a little tune I learned of a great musician called Karen Tweed. And please forgive me if Karen may well have wrote this, or Andy Cutting. I'm not sure. If anybody knows, answers on a postcard. Karen Tweed is an absolute genius. Great friend. That I learned from the great Karen Tweed. What a beautiful tune. A request for Dave Pullen. Dave Pullen is another long-time listener to this show. And Dave would like a lovely slow air, so I'm going to do a little one that I haven't done for a while. Phil Cunningham tune. Here we go. Bring the Summer Long. I really hope you've enjoyed all the requests tonight. These sort of pre-recorded shows unfortunately can't be longer than an hour and a half, really, due to the streaming costs with this thing called Replay. They basically they're a brilliant service, but they charge you more the bigger the gigabytes of the concert, of the file. So you have to be a little bit careful. Anyway, it's been an absolute pleasure to play for you. I'm going to finish off with a sort of an American tune for you called The Lime Rock, which is a tune I learned from a wonderful musician called Edey Richardson, who's an incredible fiddle player, one of the best in the world, actually. She's from Tennessee, and I got to know Edey when I did a tour, when I was touring with the Chieftains, way back. The first tour I did, I think it was like 8 or 9 years ago. And this is called The Lime Rock. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Next week, I think we'll be back to the live format. But until then, stay safe. Have a great rest of your weekend. Here we go. much, everybody, for listening and watching, and see you hopefully again next week.